Everybody's studying openings wrong. They miss out on the 20% of things that will get them 80% of the results. This causes them to waste countless hours barely making any progress. But not you. After this video, you're going to know my exact 3-step formula to study openings and actually get results. If you're new here, my name is Emil Hernandez, and on this channel, I help people go from 200 ELO to 2000 ELO. Let's get right into it. So the first step to understanding openings is you actually have to study the moves. You have to pick an opening that you want to learn, and you just simply have to learn it. I'd recommend doing 30 minutes a day at the start when you're starting off, and the more advanced you are, the more time that you're going to have to dedicate. But in the beginning, 30 minutes should be enough. There's 3 websites I recommend. One of them personally is Lichess. They have this study feature where you can put in your moves and you can go based on an opening. They have this Lichess database right here, so you can see the most common replies, how well they score. And let's say you want to play the Ponziani, for example, which looks like this. You can save it under a title called the Ponziani, and it'll save there forever, and all of your analysis will be saved, and you can always come back to it. I think it's very good. The other website that I'd recommend is Chessable. Here we have an example of what a course would look like. They have a quick starter guide in almost all of their courses, which is just so you can play it very quickly without having to study the entire thing. They have a ton of free courses, which I think are very good. And yeah, I can't recommend this site enough. It's the main one that I use. The next one, if you're willing to spend a little bit of money, is Chessly. For like $10 a month, you can get basically every chess opening you could possibly want. And they even have certain middle game and in-game courses if you like things. The second step that I'd recommend is looking through master games. This is heavily underutilized by most of the rating range, and the site I'd recommend for this is Lichess. You can find the Masters database and pretty much put in any opening and find master games from there. Here, you can see that in this position, the starting position of the Ponziani, that Nepomniachtchi has 3 games. You can insert any one of his games, and it will pop up the entire game, and this will help you learn middle game concepts and much better understand the opening compared to your opponent. Okay guys, so the third step of the formula is that you need to review your games. And specifically, if you're trying to learn openings, what you need to review is when you left theory. So let's say you're right and here you left theory. You should keep that in mind, and you should try to expand your theory past this, either by looking at your courses or going to your Lichess database and adding on to it. The second thing you should look for is if there's any tactics or structures that popped up in the middle game. For example, here, there's a structure change. If this pops up in enough of your games, you should start to study this exact structure or any specific tactics that pop up out of this opening, and it's going to make it to where you're much more comfortable than your opponent in these structures, and you'll already know what tactics to be on the lookout for. And I really hope y'all guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helps y'all guys gain ELO and understand how to learn opening.